Welcome everybody to the Fallout 76 unique outfits I came up with here. I got my top 10 out here for you guys. We're starting out with the space tourist. He's got his camera. He's traveling to other planets. I don't know which one he came from, but he's here right now and he's ready to take some pictures. He's exploring the landscape and everything out here, okay? He's got a pretty cool spacesuit on here. He's got a spacesuit helmet. You guys can find that at the Sons of Doan compound, Morgantown, Watauga Municipal Center, second floor of that. White Springs Resort fire pit as well. And it's real cool, man. It's looking good. It ain't the clean one, but you can find that out here as well. Then we got the space suit. Okay, you can find that at the responder vendor bot. Okay, you can buy this from the responder vendor. Okay, this thing's nice and shiny as well. 300 caps. And now I found most of these at the vendors, at the players vendors and what have you, like this camera here. Okay, you can also find it on bodies of dead tourists. Alright, this thing, okay, I don't have any film for it right now. I need to stock up on some film. If you guys have it, let me know in the comments below. Okay, so what the space tourist likes to do is roam around and take pictures. There's a war breaking out between some mole miners and a goddamn zombie. Okay, now we got the Corona culprit. Alright, this dude, man, he worked at the lab here and something broke out. Could have been coronavirus, and this dude's got his gas mask on and he's got a weapon here that'll actually make people talk. Okay, but first we're going to start out with the gas mask. Okay, you can find this at the Knife Edge, okay, and Charleston Fire. Okay, so if you want to locate this, it ain't too expensive, but you can find it there as well. And the lab coat, this is at the executive section of Hornwright Industrial Headquarters, George Junkyard, Orange Boat, and Watauga Transit Hub Metal Crate. Okay, now if you want the Vox syringer, this makes people speak. Okay, you can get this at Dr. Eddie Harrison's house. Alright, so look for it around there, snoop around his house, rob it if you got to. So this thing will make people talk. I fired a warning shot at a player here because I'm trying to find out who leaked this goddamn coronavirus from the lab, okay? And I think she might be the one, or is it me? Okay, is it the corona culprit here? He's trying to make people talk, and maybe he's silencing a few people too as well, okay? I don't know exactly what's going on here, but something ain't right, okay? We got coronavirus out here. Now, the future soldier here, he's got a cool combo with the helmet and the mask combo that kind of blend in with each other there. Almost makes him look like a stormtrooper, like one whole face piece there. And he's got the sniper rifle. This dude, he's just ready for war. Okay, as you can see here, and he's a bad dude. Alright, if you're going into battle, you might want to wear this outfit right here. The helmet you can get at Morgantown Tents. Okay, that's the best place to find this. I think you can also craft it as well. There's some mods you can put into it. And it ain't too expensive if you find it at player vendors. Don't pay too much for this thing right here. It's only worth 25 caps, okay? The mask. Now, the mask is at White Spring Bunkers Production Wing. You can get it there. It's a little bit more expensive at 50 caps. It looks cool as hell. I think it should be worth more than 50 caps. I haven't seen this too many times around the wasteland here. The Urban Scout Armor Mask. This prevents damage and airborne illnesses and everything like that. Now the Brotherhood Fatigues here, you can get this at the Thunder Mountain Power Planet tent, or I'm sorry, the Thunder Mountain Power Plant tent, okay, or the Fire Base LT tent. So you can find them up in a bunch of different tents. And the rifle here at the Watauga Flooded Train Yard. This thing now, you want to keep your distance when you got your mask. You got your mask on for a reason because you don't want to get them airborne illnesses, okay? So keep your distance with this sniper rifle. And you can practice your 360 no-scopes as I was doing there. Do some training here at the base and get ready for war out here because this is a war and it's really firing up out here, okay? Times are tough, times are crazy. And next up, we've got the Carnival Creep, okay? This dude hangs out at the carnival. He chases people away from the carnival. He gets too close to some of the children and creeps them out. And he's got the commie whacker here that he likes to hit the kids with, and he's just a bad dude, okay? So if you want the commie whacker here, you can get that at Tyler County Fairgrounds there by the Whack-A-Moles. Okay, I like to play the whack-a-moles from time to time out there, so you might see me there whacking at some moles. Now the mask, you can get that at Fort Defiance new Appalachian Trail Train Yard as well. It's also real cheap. It's the Fasnacht man mask, okay, with the big old nose, just a creepy old looking mug there. And the suit that's at Dolly Salt's Wilderness Residential Cabin. Okay, this thing is funny, man. It looks like when you see the back side of this thing, it's part of the mole outfit, but it looks like the goddamn carnival dude here is dropping a big old deuce. Okay, that ain't a tail, that's a big old deuce. He's gonna need a plumber after that. God dang. So as you can see here, the Carnival Creep, he's just one of them dudes that scares the heck out of people. This is a player, man. I scared him off from the goddamn fairgrounds, the goddamn carnival, whatever was going on back there. I like to hang out there and just chase people off. They get one look at me and they're gone. Now we got Energy Man. Okay, this is a superhero of West Virginia, Energy Man. Okay, hangs out at the power plant, and he specializes in energy weapons and stuff like that, and also it's conserving energy and turning off your light bulbs if you leave them on at your camp. And the Marine Tactical Helmet here, if you want to be an energy man, you can find this at the drop site C2. Now, you might have to pay a pretty penny for this if you don't find it. 125 caps. Now, the Forest Operative Under Armor. Yeah, as you can see, there's the E god dang branded on the chest there for Energy Man, and you can get this at the White Springs bunker. And the weapon here, you got to have an energy weapon for the Energy Man. This is you get this off Scorched and Super Mutants. All right, I need to repair mine here, but this thing does decent damage, and you can upgrade it and stuff like that as well. And so yeah, this is Energy Man here, man. You might see him out at the power plants, at the different places like that, and he's fighting off the mole miners and what have you out here that are trying to mess with his energy. Okay, he's the creator of energy, and they're trying to shut him down here, and he don't like that. Now we got the scrap diver. You've heard of dumpster divers. This dude is the scrap diver. He gets down there by the shipwrecks and he tries to salvage what he can of the different shipwrecks under here in the rivers and what have you that people have forgotten about. So if you want the prototype hazmat suit, this is a variation of the regular hazmat suit. You can find it at the Emmett Mountain disposal site, okay? And this thing will keep you safe from them waterborne hazards and all the pollution and stuff like that. I like to pair the Mole Miner Gauntlet with it for chopping up scrap and stuff like that. It also matches the suit real good. A lot of you guys are looking a mess out here, okay? You got to match, man. I match my weapon with my suit and everything. I'm looking right out here. So if you got some like airborne illnesses popping off out here, this will protect you as well. As you can see, I'm getting covered by God knows what. This is probably maybe this is where the goddamn coronavirus came from. I don't know. These dudes are spewing out all kinds of stuff. But you can swim underwater as well as long as you want to. And if you want the Mole Miner little gauntlet there, as you can see, I said that comes from the Scorch and the Super Mutants. But check the vendors as well. Now we got Robocop. All right, this dude, you might see him at the penitentiary here, just upholding the law and keeping the prisoners in check and clearing out the jail of zombies and what have you, so that we can get some prisoners up in here who are doing wrong out here in the wasteland, okay, griefing you guys and hacking and what have you, okay. The Robocop is going to uphold the law. If you want the helmet here, the Sentry Bot helmet, that's crafted at workbenches, so get your supplies together if you want to craft this, and then get the treated marine wetsuit too. This thing really will keep the rain off you as well, and you can get that from Mire Alert Queens, okay, out here. Just take them down and then get that going. In the security baton, every cop's got to have a goddamn baton, okay. They should be using this out there in the wasteland other than shooting these people, all right. Baton first, or ask questions first, baton later, not shoot first and ask questions later. Baton first. No, I'm sorry. Ask questions first, baton later if you got to. Don't shoot first and ask questions later is what I'm getting at. Okay, the Robocop here knows how to do it. He's a goddamn robot, alright? So you cops out here better get it together. Now, we have the mole miner. Now, you guys have heard of mole miners, but this is the real mole miner right here. He's a goddamn mole, and he works at the mines, okay, mining stuff. These mole miners, I don't know what they're doing out here with their gauntlets and stuff like that, and they're goddamn hunchbacks around here just wandering around. This is the actual miner, and he's a mole. Okay, you get it now? Now, this dude here, if you want the head, you get that at Dolly Sod's Wilderness, and you get the suit at Emmett Mountain Disposal Site as well. Both of them should be together. So if you want that, head on over to Dolly Sod's there. And this is a nice combo. I think it goes well together. And it's also protects you from, people seeing what you look like if you're ugly, and maybe some corona coughs as well. Now, the pickaxe, every miner's got to have a pickaxe too. Does decent amount of damage, 54 damage, and the mole miner here likes to go at the actual mole miners, and they're in a little bit of a war here. So put your mole head on in your miner suit there and join the war of the mole miners versus the mole miners. Okay. Excuse me. Now we have the savage sheep at the farm. Okay. This sheep, man, he was kind of like a mutant sheep. I think like a couple brothers and sisters sheeps made it together, and then this dude popped out. And I think maybe a humanoid had relations with a sheep as well. And we got the Sheepsquatch here. Well, he rebelled against the farmers who had him captured up in the petting farm there, the petting zoo, and that's what we got here. So if you want the head there, you can get that by completing the encrypted. Now the suit, the skin outfit pairs nice with it. If you can't afford the Sheepsquatch body like I could, you can get that at the White Powder Winter Sports area. Now the weapon, Sunshine Meadows Industrial Farm, will get you that pickaxe, okay? So you can fight back against the farmers if you're a mutant sheep humanoid hybrid here who is enslaved at the farm. So people can pet at you and stuff like that. So, he's got a chip on his shoulder here, and he took out the farmers, and now he runs the farm, but he ain't doing too well at it because he's just the goddamn Sheepsquatch. So, last but not least, we have Dr. Feelgood, okay? He's here at the medical center, and this dude, he's got an eye patch there with a heart on it, and he lost his eye from something squirting in it at too much velocity there, where he actually lost his eyeball. And this dude is known for wooing the ladies that are his patients, and it's not ethical, but we are in a apocalyptic situation here. So he's got the heart eye patch on because he's all about loving and doving and stuff like that. So he's got that there. If you want that, you can get it at the Atomic Shop, okay? And I should be charging a lot for that because you got to pay actual money if you want that, okay? Then the surgical mask, he's got that on so you can keep the COVID off of them that the patients might be bringing in. But he does eventually take that off when he starts seducing the ladies there. And the Brotherhood lab coat, you can get that there at the Appalachian Antiques. And if you want the mask, that's at Sun Station in Pleasant Valley. I forgot to mention that as well. Now the weapon, this thing right here fires syringes, okay? So he can just stand back in the corner and just treat his patients from afar if he wants to. But Dr. Feelgood, he actually likes most of the time getting up close and personal, okay? But if you're too ugly, he'll just stand back and shoot it at you, all right, when you go in there to visit him. But so here he is here, that weapon. You can get it at Arctos Pharma if you want that. I'm using the double barrel here, but if you want the syringer, that's where that is, Arctos Pharma. So anyway, this has been my top 10 unique outfits featuring masks and helmets, okay? So there's a theme that I had going on for this episode here. Until next time, this has been Rusty Pfluger. Leave me a like if you liked any of these outfits. Leave me a comment below if you guys have some good ideas of different type of outfits to do next time. and stuff like that. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed already so you can catch the next videos. I got more Fallout coming to you and stuff like that. So until then, this has been Rusty Pfluger. Rusty Pfluger, over and out.